I'm Gary Martin, one of the PGA pros from Huddersfield Golf Club, and today I'm joined by Jules for Rules with Jules. How are you, Jules?
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks. Can't smile wide enough. How are you? You've not been well, have you?
Yeah, I think the least we talk about that, the better.
Oh dear, yeah, I know, yeah.
Spent a lot of time in toilet and bedroom.
I think that's a bit too much info for your subscribers to know
Yeah,
about, isn't it, really?
we'll leave it there.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right. The least they know, the better.
Yeah.
But you're better now.
I'm better now, yeah. And do you know what? It doesn't half make you, thankful for your health. Once you've had an illness. I remember that first day when I felt myself again. It was like amazing, so yeah, really buzzing, guys, and obviously, yeah, looking forward to today.
We're at Huddersfield.
Yeah, so we're at my place of work. We're at Huddersfield Golf Club, and it's the first time you've been. Oh no, is it?
No, I came. What were it? 3 or 4 years ago. James Robinson did a charity event for spinal research in winter, so it wasn't. I didn't actually get a look at the golf course, but wow, what a place!
Yeah, we came up in the evening, so it was pitch black. You never got to soak cuts, did you?
No, but what a place! Yeah, I mean, anybody who's not been playing for a while, like most of the people in the UK. Wow, if you're sort of out of sight, out of mind sometimes with things, innit? But I'm walking around today, I just want to strike a golf ball. I know I'm going to struggle doing that with my neck, but yeah, people out there
I agree with that. I mean, I was just saying to Jules, I hadn't missed golf every single day. I woke up thinking I'm missing golf every single day, but these last couple of days, you see extra preparation that's going into getting open, all the work they're doing around edge at bunkers and around greens and stuff, and it just gets juices flowing again.
Especially here. I mean,
I'm gagging for it. I mean, I don't know if you guys have got tea time. Well, I mean, for you guys at UK, of course, if you've got tea times next week, but it's unreal, isn't it?
Clocks are changing tonight as well, aren't they? So it's going to be light till 7:30 now. There's so many people, especially where we are. I'm conscious that I always speak about what we're living here, but there's people on the other side of the world watching this that are probably playing golf on golf course at the minute. But yeah, it's going to be, people are going to be able to get 9 holes in after work.
Yeah, there's friends in Scotland, they've been playing, haven't they, a few weeks now?
Oh, I know, yeah. How lucky is that? But yeah, I've not got my Melvin Green on today, have I, Gaz?
Yeah, no, I thought you'd be wearing your Melvin. So today we're going to be focusing on cart paths, and then we're going to be discussing a couple of good topics of conversation that came up in our last series. It seems a long time ago now, but it were focused around, we had the halfway house discussion, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then did you have someone who bring a comment up?
Yeah, there's a few different comments. Shall I bring it up now?
We'll get into it. Let's get stuck in.
Yeah.
So we're actually in the woods here by the left. We've had to get really deep into the woods because it's just so windy out there. Every time we got into a conversation, we had to, cut it off because we just haven't got the technology for this wind, have we?
We haven't. Nobody's been this far deep into woods since Hansel and Gretel, have they, Gaz? So it's been challenging again today. This wind, it's not end of world. We've been trying to do a few discussions, and every time we've gone, let's start again. So we've just come into woods, and hopefully we'll be able to. Yeah,
should be all right in here. But it does seem a while ago since we had this conversation, but we're only in the last video we were talking about halfway houses, and
stirred up a debate, didn't it? That
really stirred up some debate. And I mean, what sort of trend you sort of found in comments?
A lot of the similar comments tended to be from people from abroad, your Canadian and American sort of subscribers, explaining the process seems a little bit different over there, doesn't it? Where if you've stopped off for a bite to eat or a drink, the people behind
you. It's even getting in here now.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's terrible, isn't it? But if you've stopped for a bite to eat or a drink, you've got to let the people behind you, give them the right of way, which tended to be not even really much of a discussion with some people who commented on it.
I mean, you'd think that's obvious, and I don't want to generalise things over here in UK, but it isn't like that, I mean, in our experiences, we found that the group in front will stop off, and they're keeping an eye out for you coming over the hill, and as soon as they see you, they're jumping on the tee because they don't want to lose the place, do they?
Yeah, and again, like you say, we don't want to generalise. Majority, we're talking through our own experiences, and that's what you can do, innit? But so many times I've experienced that people just don't want to lose their place on the golf course. They want to stop and have a bite to eat and a drink, but they don't want to let people through because it's going to take them another 20 minutes, half an hour to get round. Which goes back onto another great comment that somebody explained, that they've got an app at their golf course.
I thought that was groundbreaking, to be honest. Yeah. I thought that was great, So this guy's basically, or this golf club's got an app system where you can pay for an order, and then obviously just pick your order up. So there's no There's nothing to do apart
speed
from
of play.
Yeah, it keeps speed
Rules
of play
with
going.
Jules has been a massive emphasis over the last 3, 4, 5 weeks. Speed of play is absolute key for people to enjoy their round of golf.
Yeah.
And if that's something they can implement, keeping that halfway house, refueling, keeping speed of play, it ticks so many boxes. I know there might be a little bit of an investment there, but you also brought up, don't have to be an app. What else did you bring up?
Well, I mean, you know, this might not be so much of a problem from comments we've had in Canada and Australia, but in UK, you know, I think it still is a problem, and I think it can't be put down to just good etiquette, because let's face it, not everybody's got it, have they?
No.
Or we won't be having this problem. And I think it probably does come down to maybe a bit better signage, you know, and instruction for people. So, you know, if you're a golf club running one of these halfway houses or a facility, just have some simple signage on what the actual rule is, you know, make it clear for people.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be a good starting point. But yeah, you can't just leave it to sort of etiquette, unfortunately, because as I said, not everyone's got it.
We haven't, and again, we're going over old ground here, but there'll be some people who just absolutely love stopping halfway around for 20 minutes and having a natter. You know, again, it's going to divide opinion, but our opinion is, you know, speed play is more important than anything really in terms of keeping that momentum on your golf game. But you know, open to debate again, innit? Yeah. Any more comments on that, Gaz? Or
no, I think we've rounded that off. You know, as I said,
I'll tell you what, Gaz, is that a golf ball there? Surely nobody can hit it this far left into woods. No, is it a golf ball? What is it? It says JR on it.
What ball is it?
It's a TP.
TP5?
Yeah. Anybody who thinks they might know who that is, we're going to put it behind the pro shop. Yeah. And they can collect it. Who do you think that could be?
No idea. So Julian's found himself on a footpath here. Do you want to just address the ball, Jules?
Yep.
So it's clearly interfering with his stance and his swing, so he's entitled to a free relief. In this situation, Jules, what would you be thinking?
Yeah, historically, guys, I would look at that and it's clearly this side of the path. I'd be dropping it there.
Right. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to just have a look into this one and demonstrate, you know, where the nearest point of relief is. Just comment below whether you think Julian's right in that situation or whether he's wrong. So when you're in this situation, guys, to find the nearest point of relief, what you've got to do is you've got to address where you would intend to drop it in the nearest point to this side. So if you could just get onto the grass here,
sure, yeah,
and just address the ball.
What club can you use?
A great point. You've got to be actually using the club that you intend to play, okay?
Okay, so this is the club I intend to play, so that'll be there, guys.
Right, so we're going to pop a ball there, we're going to pop a yellow on there, so that's his nearest point at this side, and then if you could do the same at this side, Julian.
Okay.
That's it, and we're going to pop a ball there. That's it. Now if we just have a step back, and then it should become more apparent on which the nearest point is. Because, well, sorry, not which, because there is only one.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, that's clear, isn't it?
It's clear, so it's this side. Clear. In this situation, it's this side that the nearest point of relief is.
Bring your playing partners in, measure if you need to, but that for me, this example is very clear.
So now Julian's identified the nearest point of relief, he's going to show you how to take a legal drop.
I am. So today we're demonstrating this with a wedge because that's all we've got on us. In reality, the legal way to do this is by using a driver.
Good point. So he's just marking his actual...
Just pretending that this is a driver.
Dropping
no nearer
area.
The hole. Marking that there. But just to make you aware, this area, it does extend to this area as well where you can drop it.
Yeah.
So keeping that there. So as an example would be anywhere around here you can legally drop it.
Yeah, so in the one club length from the ball.
Within the one club length, yeah, exactly. So now I've marked that there. I can drop this. I mean, this is a really good example today we're using because it's on a slope. So as I can predict what's going to happen here when I drop the ball. So at knee height, so I drop that there.
Yeah. How many times can you do that? Or...
Good question, Gaz. You've got 2 drops before you can place the ball.
Right.
So this is my second drop. Really good question. With this being my second drop, you need to make sure that you place the ball as close to the spot where it landed as possible. So that would be that area there.
So you've got to keep your eye on that area, guys.
Okay, so then you can place the ball there.
So that's sort of identifying now. We've got a visitor.
It looks like he's left the golf balls as well. Couldn't have predicted that, could you guys?
Quality. So now we've identified, obviously he's dropped back in play, so that's legally in play.
That's legally in play, yeah.
What other options would there be?
So that's another really good question, Gaz. So this is the free relief.
Yep.
Right, free relief in that area.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other option would be play it as it lies.
Play the ball as it lies.
We've seen this on TV yesterday.
A great point, yeah.
Bad. There's something that's a little bit better for Tommy Fleetwood is he gets his golf clubs for free.
Well, that's a good point.
So, you know, it's going to damage your golf club. So, you know, you've got to bear that in mind. And obviously that obviously goes without saying. So that's one example. The second example, and this is probably a good sort of summary at the end, really, isn't it? That you can play it as it lies. This is the free relief in this example.
Yep.
Or, because this is more of a flat, a sort of lie here where the ball isn't below your feet like it is over there, you can take a drop here, but it'd be a one-shot penalty.
A penalty, yeah. And I think that's a great point, guys, because that could be an option if Julian would have had like trees interfering with his backswing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you know you've got to remember the relief is to take you off the path, so you've not the path's not interfering with your swing. But that might not mean that you've got a perfect swing. You could have a bush behind you, you know, or a tree, and that's just unfortunate. So you know, it is still an option. You don't have to play that, you know, free relief area. You could take a penalty relief at the other side of the path, or play it off the path as Julian said. Is there anything you want to add to that, or are you happy with that?
No, I think I've summarised it. You've got the three options.
Yeah.
Penalty drop, play it as it lies, free relief.
Exactly. Well done, Julian. Great demonstration there.
Thank you.
So Jules has just given a good demonstration there on the cart path rule.
Question for you guys actually with that. That's your golf ball. You've got the exact same scenario. What's your feelings on it?
I think it's very unfortunate that you've got to drop your ball and, you know, and be put onto a slope or an area that could actually punish you.
Would you play it on the path?
Well, I mean, I personally wouldn't want to damage my clubs. You know, I don't get them for free. I'm not Tommy Fleetwood.
True.
But then on the other hand, you know, my score's precious to me, so I certainly wouldn't be taking a penalty relief. But then again, I'm saying that if I was put into a bush or something like that, I just think that that's very, very unfortunate.
Well, unfortunately, Gaz.
Thanks for your great comments, guys. We're really appreciating them, and when we're loving doing this, aren't we?
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, with them. So we've got, you know, a few ideas for next week, sort of bubbling away. But yeah, if there's anything you would love us to discuss, get in them comments. We'll love to cover them off, won't we, guys?
Yeah, we're absolutely loving, you know, topics of discussions, aren't we?
Definitely.
I think they're really, really good. And yeah, guys, if there's anything you've got, drop them in the comments, and we'll try and discuss them next week.
Stay safe.
Bye.
See ya.